conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Now what we do is after understanding about house banks, now from house bank we created two types of GL account, right? One is outgoing
Outgoing
bank GL, other one is
in
incoming
incoming.
bank GL. Meaning these two are related to payment only. One is outgoing bank GL account is also called as outgoing payment. Incoming bank GL is called as what? Incoming payment. Right? Outgoing bank GL we call it as outgoing payment. Incoming bank
Yes,
GL we call it as incoming payment. On the other side, it is your
correct.
vendor payment. This is your
Customer.
customer receipt.
Yes,
Right? Usually we call it as customer receipt, right? Not customer payment.
yes, yes.
Other way also,
Normal.
somebody will call it as customer payment, somebody will call it as customer receipt, meaning as you get into any project, as you get into any practical accounting terminology, for everything there may be multiple words, meaning different people in different company, different industry, different place may be using alternative word based on the scenario, based on the situation. It is our responsibility to understand it. Am I clear?
Yes, yeah, please.
Right? You're not supposed to okay. You're not supposed to be sticking to only one statement. Okay, only if somebody talks this, I'll understand. If somebody is talking in the other way around or another way, another approach, I am confused. Something problem with us. You need to ensure, let it be any situation. Based on your understanding, you should be in a position to connect it to the concept. That is where your knowledge, your understanding is coming into the picture. Agree or not?
Yes,
Okay. Now, next one. So here you talk about vendor payment or customer receipt. In short, incoming payment, outgoing payment. Now, here we need to understand types of payments we call, okay? Or you also, when you talk about type of payment, let's say I'll talk about
cash.
cash payment, I'll talk
Yes.
about bank payment. Any other way for you to make the payment other than cash, other than bank?
No,
We don't have barter system in accounting, right? Do you have it in the real life? You
No.
don't have it. You have to either pay in cash or you need to pay through bank. That's it. When you're talking about bank, it is the transaction between two bank account.
yes,
Something we call it as a digital cash, right? Maybe through
yes,
account transfer or through check or through a DD, whatever it is. If you are holding the physical cash, then it is a cash payment. If you are holding a digital cash, then it is a bank payment. Correct or not?
correct.
Right? Now, sometimes you call it as type of payment. Sometimes you can also call it as mode of payment,
Yes,
right? Somebody call it as how do you pay, what is your mode of payment, how you will pay, what type of payment method are you using and all. But depending on the situation, you need to make sure you're in a position to understand and then connect it to the scenario. Don't expect the other person will always make you understand. Sometimes other person may be clear or other person may not be clear, but as a consultant, you need to ensure based on the requirement, based on the scenario, we are in a position to connect it to the requirement. Clear it? It is our responsibility. And how you will fulfill this requirement, how you will ensure that you are in a position to understand is completely your effort. That is what you'll have to keep in your mind, and accordingly, we need to put our effort. Meaning, straight away, I'll stick to this, I'll remember only this statement, I'll practice only this, will not work out. Slowly, you need to think in a broader way. When I say broader way, try to understand, okay, in different companies, people might be talking in a different way. Simple example, if I'm talking about it, I may be from a finance background or accounting background, or I may not be from an accounting finance background. The person who is from accounting background, who is not from accounting background, the way they talk about it, will there be any difference or not?
Yes,
Yes,
it
sir.
is different.
Yes, sir.
Right? There will be a difference, right? The way the finance people talk, the way non-finance people will talk, but both are referring to same. But still there is
Yes.
a difference, right?
Yes.
Now you cannot say, no, 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 your statement is wrong. Please talk in the proper accounting terminology. Only then I will respond. Are you conducting any exam to give marks? No, right?
No, sir.
Mm,
We're not school teacher, or you're not going to give any mark, any award, reward, right? So you need to understand. Similarly, if you understand, nobody will give any award. If you don't understand, but everybody will give you a remark, right? Negative remark.
Yes.
yes.
That's what they want you to do it. And that is where people want you to be experienced candidate. That's what people want you to be conceptually good at the subject. Configuration, even if you do not know, nobody cares about it. Because to the user, to the client, you will never talk about config. Is my statement correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Correct.
To the user, to the client, you will never talk about the config. It's pure offline. When I say it is pure offline, how you do it, nobody is bothered about it. Nobody even cares about it. All want you to do is get the requirement, fulfill the requirement. How you do it? It's a fill in the blank. Whatever you fill in the blank, it's up to you. But make sure output is there, client, client is okay, user is happy. Understood, right? And make sure with your work there is no problem. With your work there is no disturbance, or there is no escalation in the project. Now to do it, what we need to do, slowly you need to make sure you're connecting the business process, you're understanding the business requirement. Now here, when you talk about cash payment, when you talk about bank payment, this cash payment, not a direct JV, this is also not a direct JV. JV meaning what?
Journal voucher.
General ledgers.
JV meaning journal voucher. Meaning it is not a direct debit credit accounting entry. Before you post any cash payment in SAP, there is a functionality called as cash journal or petty cash. Anybody heard either petty cash or cash journal?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes, sir.
Petty cash.
Right?
Yes, sir. Small payments.
Right. And similarly, when you want to make any bank payment, you need a concept, right? What is that concept for using a bank GL account? House bank,
For house. Right.
right? Without creating a house bank, you are not supposed to post a bank JV or bank posting directly in SAP. Strictly not allowed. You can post the entry, system will not stop you, but you're not supposed to do it. Correct or not?
Yes.
System will not stop you doing anything. You are free to do whatever you want in SAP in the system, but you should know how you need to exactly do it in a project. Accordingly, you need to do it. Similarly, when you post direct entry into cash, the system will not stop. But you need to understand how exactly this will be done in a project. Accordingly, we need to do it. Simple reason, to do a cash payment, petty cash or cash channel is required. To do a bank payment, house bank is required. Correct or not?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Without which you are not supposed to record cash or bank transaction. Let it be incoming or outgoing, whether you receive money or you give money in the form of a cash or in the form of a bank. Without cash journal, without house bank, these are not allowed. Understood, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, next point, how we can process payments. When we talk about how we can process payment, it may be related to customer or it may be related to vendor, either ways. Because as we understood, APAR, quite opposite, like
Yes.
a coin,
Yes, sir.
right? If you are looking at AP, by default, you are looking at AR also,
Yes, sir.
right? If you reverse
Yes.
whatever you are looking at, it is your AR. Similarly, if you are looking at AR, by default, you are looking at AP also, meaning you cannot say, I know only AP, I do not know AR. Not possible. As simple as like you can hold a coin. You can never say my coin contains only head. I don't have a tail on my coin. Is it possible?
No.
No, it's not possible.
Similarly, look at APAR like a coin. Never tell I know only AP, I don't know AR, or I know only AR, I don't know AP. Never talk about it to anyone. Right from the beginning, you look at AP considering AR as a shadow. Similarly, look at AR considering AP as a shadow. Understood, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So when I talk about how you can process payment, it is applicable for both customer and then vendor. In a generic scenario, before you process a payment, what is required?
Details.
Invoice.
Payment details.
Invoice, right? You need invoice. Without invoice, in general, do you make payment?
No.
Yes, sir.
Without invoice, in general, we don't make payment. Agree with my statement or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir. We'll agree.
Right? Now, whether you give it to a customer or you get it from a vendor, in both cases, you call it as invoice. In both cases, you call it as a bill.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? Either ways, you call it as invoice only, right? Where is the bill? Give me bill. Take your bill or give me my bill. Correct or not?
Correct, sir.
Invoice copy or bill copy, meaning customer will also call it as an invoice. Vendor also will call it as an invoice. Simply you
Yes.
call it as incoming invoice, outgoing
Yes.
invoice, or vendor invoice, customer invoice, AP invoice, AR invoice. Agree?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? You will either have a prefix or a suffix, but invoice will remain constant. With respect to invoice, you will process the payment. Now here, when you process the payment, based on the invoice, if you are processing a payment, based on the invoice, if you process payment, what will happen? Now, if your invoice, for example, is 1000, payment will be
Thousand.
1000 only, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you put payment against invoice, total should become zero or not.
Yes.
Zero only.
Zero.
Now, my invoice can be negative, my invoice can also be positive.
Yes.
My payment can be positive, my payment can also be negative. Possible or
Yes.
not?
Possible, sir.
In both cases, is it becoming zero or not?
It will be.
It becomes zero.
So why sign is getting changed, one side positive or one side negative? Because of APAR, because of customer vendor.
Yes.
If invoice is negative, is it customer or is it vendor?
Vendor.
Vendor.
If
Vendor.
invoice is negative, it is vendor, because negative amount is nothing but debit or credit.
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 Negative is nothing but credit. Credit is asset or liability.
Liability.
Liabilities.
Ability.
Liability.
Liability.
Liability will be generated when you have vendor invoice or when you have customer invoice.
Vendor invoice.
Vendor invoice only.
Vendor invoice. Similarly, when you look at positive amount in invoice, is it customer or vendor?
Customer.
Custom.
Customer.
Customer. Because customer is accounts receivable Accounts receivable is current asset. Asset is always a debit,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
right? In case of vendor, you are putting debit as a payment, because now if you look at debit, you need to look at 2 points here. Point number one, if I look at my personal account, if I look at my real account, according to personal account, according to real account, you need to check. Now this is a payment amount, right? 1000 rupees.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
This payment amount is showing a debit or credit?
Debits.
Debit. Now, according to personal account, debit is equal to receiver,
Credit.
credit is equal to giver. According to real account, debit is equal to comes in, credit is equal to goes out,
Goes out.
right?
Yes.
Now this debit is because of debit what comes in, or because of debit the receiver? Little tricky now,
Yes.
Yes.
because when you look at it, this is a payment. The moment you are looking at payment, by default our mind thinks about cash or bank, right?
Yes.
Sir.
By default our mind thinks about cash or bank, but invoice is in which account? Cash account, bank account, or vendor customer account?
Vendor customer account.
Customer account.
Vendor customer account. If you're talking about this case wherein the amount is negative, invoice is negative. If invoice is negative, it is all about vendor or it is all about customer?
Vendor, sir. It's credit.
Vendor.
It's giver.
If
Personal
invoice
account.
is negative, there is a vendor or there is a customer.
There is a vendor.
If invoice is negative, meaning there is a vendor. Now, when you're talking about payment, keep vendor in your mind. Now, vendor is receiving a payment or vendor is giving a payment?
Vendor is receiving the
Receiving
payment.
payment.
Vendor is receiving the payment, that is why debit the receiver.
Yes.
Yes.
Vendor is receiving the payment, that is why debit the vendor account. Now, if you look at this one, debit invoice meaning
Customers.
debit invoice meaning a customer. Now look at customer only when you're talking about payment. Now customer is giving a payment or customer is receiving a payment?
Customer is
Giving
giving payment.
Customer is giving payment, that is why credit giver. Then you're
Yes.
crediting. Right? Slowly you need to apply your accounting into the interest, because tomorrow, no surprise, somebody might ask why there is a debit or why there is a credit in this accounting entry. In your SAP FICO interview, you might get these kind of a questions. Getting my point, right?
Yes. Yes. Getting.
Right? Don't think that they'll only ask you about the configuration and all. They might ask anything, because the name itself is accounts payable, right? Name itself is accounts receivable. In both there is account. Again, you're talking about customer account, vendor account. Again, there is an account. Yes, no? Right? Everywhere you are using a terminology called account. So make sure you are paying equal importance to the accounting. Are these two accounting interests clear
Yes, sir.
Yes.
with respect to payment?
Yes. Yes.
Now,
Clear, sir.
after this, you need to make sure whenever you're recording the payment, now it can be in different ways, right? You can write something like payment against invoice, meaning
Only invoice. Related invoice
Payment
with
payment versus invoice.
When I say
Against
payment
invoice.
against it, meaning we know for what invoice we get the payment, right?
As per
Yes.
invoice.
Right? For what invoice you're getting the payment, you know. That is what you're talking about, payment against invoice.
Yes. Yes.
Second one, you can say payment
Without
without invoice.
on account.
Then,
On account.
then you can say that we have invoices, but we do not know against
Yes.
what invoice this payment is for, right?
Yes.
In this case, you have the invoices, but either you are not telling this payment is for this, or you are not told by the customer this payment is made for this invoice. Agree?
Yes.
So this is called as what payment?
On account.
On account payment. On account payment meaning payment recorded without referring to invoice. Clear these two?
Yes.
Now, if I say the third one, payment against invoice,
Gosh.
partly made. Payment against invoice, partly made, meaning this means full amount not paid or received,
Yes.
because it is applicable for both customer and vendor. Payment against invoice but partly made, meaning it is not paid or received fully. Now, this is treated in how many ways?
Two ways.
Yes.
Yes.
This part payment is treated in two ways. First one is partial payment. Second one is residual payment. Clear?
Yes.
First one is a partial payment. Second one is a residual payment. Partial payment meaning here we enter payment amount. Invoice is open until full amount is settled. Clear?
Yes.
Invoice is open until full amount is settled. In the residual payment, we enter what amount?
Balance amount.
Now, is there a difference between
Full amount.
payment amount, balance amount?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put an example. Here, invoice is cleared without settling full amount. Understood? Okay. Now, if I say Example, invoice is equal to 1000 and part payment is equal to 300. Possible?
Yes.
Now, point number 1. Partial payment. Point number 2, what payment? Residual payment.
Residual payment.
Residual payment.
In case of a partial payment, we understood what amount you will enter?
300.
So,
Payment amount. So payment amount, you will enter 300. In case of residual payment, what amount you enter?
700.
700.
700. Now there is a difference or not between these two,
Yes, sir.
Sir.
right? So when you talk about partial payment, you will enter the payment amount, whatever amount that you received or you paid. When you talk about residual payment, you will not enter the payment amount. Instead, you will enter the balance amount. If your invoice value is 1000, your payment amount is 300. Instead of entering 300, you will enter 700. Difference is understood or not understood?
Yes.
yes.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Just stick to what you're entering, that's it. All these things we will practically execute. You'll practically work on different assignments on your customer vendor accounts. But now, just stick to basic fundamentals, just to feel comfortable with what we're going to see in the coming sessions. Okay, this is your partial payment. We did 3. If I go to 4th point, if I say excess payment, what does it mean?
Overpaid.
Excess payment or
Advance payment.
Payment.
overpayment. Meaning here invoice is equal to, let's say, 15,000, but payment is equal to 16,000. Correct or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Because when you talk about this is a short payment, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Partly made, or you can say short paid, short payment.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And if it is a short payment, this is what? Overpayment, or you can say that as underpayment, overpayment.
Yes. Yes.
Excess payment, different terms may be used, but you need to connect it out based on the scenario. Now here invoice is 15,000, payment received is 16,000. Now you need to know what to do with the remaining 1,000. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
We need to understand what to do with the remaining. Don't think every time you will get exact payment. Your customer is not so good every time, and you as a vendor not so good every time, right?
Yes.
You will tell you keep this one, the remaining I'll give you after 2 days. Quite common,
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
right? Even in the practical environment, it is a quite possible scenario. And then how we will treat and all, we'll understand practically with examples. Then you will have down payment or advance payment. When you talk about down payment or advance payment, is this processed before invoice or after invoice?
Before.
Before.
For
Before
invoice.
Before. Payment made before
Yes.
receiving goods, services, or invoice. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
In short, for your order to be taken or for you to receive the order, for you to confirm the order, you need to make some advance payment, right? Token amount.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Let's say booking amount, token amount, advance amount, right? If you don't take it, your amount will be refunded. that's a different story, correct or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Simple example, you try to purchase a car. Nobody will buy car on the spot, right? It's very rare. If I wanted to purchase a car, can I go get it on the spot from a showroom?
No.
No,
No.
sir.
Majority no, right? I need to go, I need to book. For me to book a car, I need to make the advance payment or not, at least 100 rupees,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
right? At least 100 rupees I need to make a payment. And when I receive the car, I need to make the balance payment. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? Or let's say I wanted to place the order for catering. When I say I wanted to place the order for catering, let's say tomorrow I am having a function at home, or we are having a get together party in the office or whatever. Now we are gathering maybe 100 members. Now we need to arrange food for 100 member. For sure, you need to give it order to the catering, right? Or
Yes.
to a hotel, to a
Yes, sir.
restaurant. Now, if you simply tell, okay, tomorrow we are 100 member, you prepare this much items and all, and send at 1 o'clock to this location. Will anybody take your order?
No.
No, sir.
No.
If you want it tomorrow, you need to at least pay 50% of the amount they'll tell, right? They'll tell, right?
Yes.
Or sometimes they will tell you have to pay 100% amount. What if tomorrow you will tell, no, we are only 60%, you cancel 40. What will they do with your 40% or 40% of the food? You're getting my point? You'll get different
Yes.
scenarios. Depending on the scenario, advance payment, down payment will come into the picture. Based on the requirement, based on the scenario, we also need to connect it to the situation and then act accordingly, understand accordingly. Don't go by this is the T code, this is how we need to do it. That way it will not work. Getting my point?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Connected.
Because we all created a customer vendor now. Now it's time for us to practically connect, practically think how you will be dealing with them in your real life. Company will also do the same thing, right?
Yes.
You may take a simple example. You may take 1,000 rupee, 2,000 rupee, but company will take a little different example, a little bigger amount. But the concept, accounting will remain same. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Amount may be different, purchasing item may be different, but logic, concept will remain the same. Okay? And you have cash payment, excess payment, sorry, down payment, excess payment, short payment, payment with invoice, payment without invoice. Majority, these scenarios, if you are able to understand in payment, more than enough. You are good at customer payment cases, you are also good at vendor payment cases. Understood?
Understood, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Now, first one, if you look at, let's say, cash payments. If I'm talking about cash payment, let's say you purchased something. You purchased something from a shop. Can you give cash to anyone in the shop or in a showroom, in a company, or in any place? Or you need to give it to a dedicated person called cashier
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
or in the cash
Yes, sir.
counter,
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
right? You cannot give cash to anyone, right? Everywhere,
Yes.
in every organization, even in a shop, there will be a dedicated person who is responsible to
For
take
cash.
or give cash,
Cash counter.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
because at the end of the day, they are responsible to do the cash reconciliation or not.
Yes, sir.
Right? They need to do the reconciliation, right? Because it is a physical cash and you cannot play with it. If you are not clear, if you are not conscious, if you're not serious about it, mistakes might happen. You will end up getting a loss or not.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right? For example, I have purchased for 1,000 rupees. Now in my pocket, I have only 100 rupees. How many notes I need to give if I purchase for 1,000 rupee? If I have 100 rupee notes with me,
30 notes, sir.
1,000 rupees, I have 100 rupee notes. To make 1,000 rupee, how many 100 rupee notes I need to give?
10 notes.
Yes, sir.
10 notes, right? I need to
Yes.
give 10 notes. Now, when I do a counting, there are three possibilities. Possibility number one, I can count exact 10 note. Possibility number two, I can count 11 notes. Possibility number three, I can count 9 notes. Agree or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Most
Agrees.
likely, most of you would have encountered when you're counting 100 notes, you will end up either 99 or 101.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
where
sir.
you see
Gotcha.
people counting two, three times. When they're counting, if you talk anything, they forget what they
Yes.
counted, right? They again restart it
Yes.
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 because there is a possibility of making a mistake, and this mistake is a direct loss for anyone, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right? Meaning you have to be careful. You have to make sure your hands are wet. Keep a sponge, put some water, or take your finger on your tongue and then keep it wet and then count it. Literally, this is what we all do it,
Yes. Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Or the other person might give you a fake note.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There is some.
Instead of Reserve Bank of India, they might give you Children Bank of India note. Possible or not?
Yes, sir.
Don't look at the number 10000 and then this is 1000 rupee, this is 100 rupee, right? You have to be conscious or not while taking or giving money.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
There may be announcement this is series note not to be taken, not valid. Or somebody will give you 500 rupee notes for 1000 rupee. Will you accept now?
No.
If I give you for 1000 rupee purchase 2000 rupee note, I'll ask you to give me 1000 rupees back. Then you are at a 2000 rupee loss, right? Because 1000 rupee note is not valid. You lost a 1000 rupee worth stock. Then you lost your 1000 rupee also. Double
Yes.
loss.
Yes.
Meaning you need to be careful, right? When you're dealing with cash. So that is why you cannot play with it. You need to ensure in any organization, wherever you go, there is a dedicated cash counter. You go to a bank. Cash counter is like a jail or not?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Jail.
But it's like a jail only, right? Small hole is there. Everywhere it is jail.
Mm.
Because it's a direct loss, right? And they cannot take any risk. You look at everybody traveled in bus, right?
Yes.
Look at the conductor. He keeps on counting the cash, right? Does it increase?
No.
No.
They will write, okay, 9 o'clock, this is the cash, 12 o'clock, this is the cash, 3 o'clock, this is the cash. Correct or not? Why do they do
Correct.
it? Because
Yes,
if
Because of
amount
risk.
is coming loss, it's a loss, it's on their head, right? They need to pay from their pocket.
Yes.
Yes. Sir.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
If it is so casual, they will not count so many times, right? They can simply tell, I don't know who lost it, who gave wrong amount, I don't know. I don't know to whom I have given double, right? Meaning the person, whoever is handling the cash, is supposed to be careful or not,
Yes. Careful to
Yes.
be here.
right? So that is where even in the project, even in any organization, it has to be the same way. Now, if you are setting up this cash, if you are getting this requirement, you also need to be careful or not.
Definitely.
Cash
I
only,
have to
right?
be
Okay,
careful.
debit means you're receiving means debit, you are giving means credit. Okay, done. Is that okay? Not okay, right? You
No.
need to understand the requirement. See how your client is working on the cash, how they are receiving, how they are paying, how they are currently managing the cash, how they are reconciling the cash is what you need to understand. Accordingly set up. Meaning you have two-way cash, right? Cash, or instead of cash payment, let's say cash transactions. You will get
Cash.
Payment. Cash
cash
receipt.
Cash.
payment and then cash
Cash.
receipt.
Yes.
You'll get cash payment, you'll also get cash receipt. Now, cash payment meaning cash deducted from where? Pocket or cash counter?
Cash counter.
Cash
Cash in
counter.
hand.
Cash counter. Cash receipt means
Increase.
Cash added.
cash added
Add
to
Cash.
cash counter, right?
Yes.
Cash deducted and then cash added to cash counter. Now, at the end of the day, you need to make sure at the end of the day, we need to find out closing cash balance, right or wrong?
Yes. Right. Sir.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the day, you need to find out cash closing balance in any place, wherever it is, no matter what. Now, when they do it, what they'll do, they will ensure opening balance, add cash received, less what? Cash
Cash.
paid,
Cash paid.
and then the sum of this will become closing balance,
Yes.
Yes.
correct or
Maybe
not?
we can example
Yes.
as a bank, sir. Bank.
No, we're talking only about cashier. Bank we will come separately. Okay. If I say my opening balance is, let's say, 5,000 rupees, and then I received a cash of 3,000 rupees, then I paid, let's say, 2,500. My closing cash will be 5,500,
Yes.
Yes.
right? This is what is supposed to be done. At the end of the day, if I am the cashier, I will say that, okay, actually tomorrow there is a EMI for me. I will use this cash today, and day after tomorrow I will return it back. Will anybody okay with it?
Not
No.
okay.
You have to keep it in the office and then go, or go deposit the cash in the bank and then leave, but don't take it with you, right?
Yes.
If I say it should be 5,500, if I say that actually I felt very hungry, one of my friend came to the shop today, I didn't have money today, I didn't bring my wallet, I took my friend to restaurant, we had biryani for 500 rupees, tomorrow I will pay back. Will your owner send you home today night?
No,
No.
sir.
No, right? You have to pay for that 500, right? Or they'll say that, okay, this month I will deduct 500 from your salary, correct or not?
Correct.
Yeah, they will immediately add cash of 500 rupee and they'll say that this 500 to be deducted from his or her salary, because no tolerances are allowed, no exceptions, no excuses here,
Yes.
meaning something to be taken seriously or casually,
Seriously, sir.
Seriously.
right? Something to be taken seriously in any project, it will be like this. It looks simple, but not so simple. You have to
Yes,
be
sir.
conscious, you have to be careful about this because very, very sensitive area, right?
Exactly.
Direct loss, straight away you will incur the loss. Sometimes what happens, we also would have encountered, when you give something, somebody will give you a note which may be half tone, half cut, or some note may be in such a way that nobody will accept it because lot of haldi to it, correct or not?
Yes.
You'll get different kind of notes, right? Where this supplier doesn't have any other note, you have any other option to take. And when you try to use it somewhere else, nobody will take it. In fact, the same person who gave you will also not receive it back, right?
Yes, sir.
Meaning different things will come into the picture when it is a physical cash. Now, on the cash, you need to find out the closing balance on a daily basis or on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis. What is required?
Daily basis.
You need to find out it on a daily basis, meaning cash balances or transactions must be reconciled on a
Daily.
daily basis. Clear or not?
Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
You need to ensure cash transactions must be reconciled on a daily basis. So far on this cash, clear or not clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Understood, right? At least you got a fair understanding, right? Rough idea.
Yes. Yes. We got a rough ideas.
Now, similarly, when you take bank transactions, we'll just have a basic overview about it, and then the detailed discussion we will do it in the next session. On the bank transaction, what will happen? Same thing. You will get same logic. Cash payment, cash receipt. Here also bank payment, bank
receipts.
receipt.
That's the current amount.
Now this is money added to, sorry, money deducted
Next,
from
bank
bank balance. Bank receipt means
amount added to
money
bank.
added to bank balance. Clear or not?
Clear.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
One way money is getting added to your bank balance. The other way money is getting deducted from bank balance. In short, you pay and then you receive. Understood? When you pay, something will happen. When you receive, some other thing will happen. Meaning, it will have a negative impact, right? Opposite reaction.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, here, now if you look at your day-to-day generic bank transaction, majoritarily we don't do cash transaction, right? In the current day-to-day life,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
right? You go have tea, you go have breakfast, you go buy anything. Nobody will carry cash. You will do bank payment. There are different ways to do bank payment in your regular day-to-day life. Majoritarily, you will not. You stopped swiping your debit credit cards. It's all through
Yes.
your phone pay, Google Pay, or scanner,
Yes.
QR code. Mostly these kind of a payments only, right?
Yes.
Yes.
In your
Mostly.
day-to-day life, because we don't spend anything where you have to swipe your card. Agree?
Yes, we agree.
Most of the payment, meaning majority of our regular payments are received through phone pay, Google Pay, or through UPI. Similarly, in any company, in any organization, they'll also do most of their payment or majority of their payment through bank only, because cash transactions are very minimal in every place. In our personal life, we are only not doing a cash transaction, right? Correct or not?
Correct.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And which company will do it? You're all working. Any company is giving you cash salary?
No.
No.
Even if you ask, they'll not give you, right? Because if they give you cash salary, there is no proof. Correct or not?
Correct, sir.
There is no proof. Or I will take full salary 50,000 rupees today. Tomorrow I will come, you gave me all fake notes. Possible or not? I will file a case against you. Anything is possible, right?
Yes.
Who will take, note of every note picture that this is the note number, this is the note number? Nobody will do it, right? And forget about all this. For any payment, for any receipt, there should be a proof. If you give cash, can you prove that I have paid or I have received? If I give you cash or if you give me cash, will there be any proof for the transaction between you and me?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Can this be manipulated or not?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we can.
It can be manipulated, right? Though it is not done, but there is a chance, there is a possibility, right?
Yes. Yes.
But if I send money directly to your bank account or directly deposit in your account, or if you do it to me, will there be any manipulation?
No.
No, right? There
No.
is a proof or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? There is a proof. There is no manipulation. But apart from this, Nobody wants to handle cash beyond a limit because as per the bank, as per the accounting standard accounting law, different laws, beyond the limit, cash transactions are not allowed.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Beyond the limit, cash transactions are not allowed, meaning cash transactions are allowed only for small value. That is where you call it as petty cash, right? That's where you call it as petty cash. Petty cash means a small amount you will transact in cash form. Otherwise, it is supposed to be through digital only. That is where even beggars are now holding ID card with QR code. Anybody saw?
Yes, sir.
They wear ID card
Yes.
with QR code,
Yes, yes.
meaning it's all digital. You cannot say I don't have change. They'll give you, please scan it. You can do Phone Pay, Google Pay also. Everybody is smart, right? It's all digital now. Now, in the bank, also same logic is applied. You will make the payment, you will receive the payment, meaning money will be added to your bank account, money will be deducted from your bank account. If it is the cash, everything is within yourself, at your hand, correct or not?
Correct.
Correct, sir.
But when you are using a bank, it is not fully with you, right? It is partially with you, partially with the bank, half with you, half with the bank, correct or not?
Yes, correct.
Yes, yes.
You have half record, bank will have the remaining half. You'll have to join both to see the full statement, to get the full picture. Meaning, to do bank reconciliation, for sure, what you need? Bank statement.
Yes.
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 To do it, you need to see the bank statement. Now, you need to ensure bank reconciliation is based on what? Bank
Bank
statement.
statement.
Bank reconciliation is based on bank statement. Before we talk about bank statement, we need to understand how bank transactions will happen. When we say how bank transactions will happen, how the receipt will take place, how the payment will take place. If you are purchasing from a vendor, how do you make payment to vendor? Point number one, you can directly send money to vendor account, transfer.
Yes. Oh.
Point number two, you can give a check and give it to the vendor, ask them to deposit and cash it.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? On the other way around, if your customer is there, your customer may directly deposit or transfer money to your account,
Yeah, both are
Yes,
possible.
sir.
or your customer might write a check, give it to you, asking you to, you can encash it, deposit.
Yes, possible.
Right? And since you
Possible.
are holding a good amount of money in your bank account, bank might give you some interest.
Yes.
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 Bank will give you extra money to you, right? If you are holding some
Yes.
money,
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
right? Let's say you have some amount to be paid, or you have sent money to some other bank account, which may attract some additional charges,
That is also possible.
right?
Yes.
Meaning, other than your transaction, there are additional transactions from the bank side, which you are not aware until you see the statement,
Yes.
Yes.
correct or
Yes,
not?
sir. Correct.
Now, bank may be charging you for statement, or you have withdrawn money from some other ATM. You thought that okay, withdrawn 2,000 rupees from some other bank ATM. According to you, only 2,000 is deducted from your bank. But as per bank, 2,005 rupee may be deducted, 2,010 rupees may be deducted, other ATM charges.
Yes.
Yes. We don't aware about
This
that.
you may ignore it, right? And if you try to sit a tally, you'll see that why 10 rupees is gone. I did not even have any, what you say, tea or whatever possible.
Possible.
When you look at the statement, then you will understand that okay, on this date I have withdrawn money from some other ATM. Why did I do it? Because there this ATM was not there. Okay, now I understood. Next time what you will do, you'll make sure you'll not go to other ATM, right?
Yes, sir.
Because you know, if I go to another ATM, I will have additional charges of 5 rupee, 10 rupee, whatever. Meaning you get some extra transactions also generated by the bank apart from what you have generated, what you have initiated. All this we need to understand. Accordingly, you will come to know what is my bank balance. Same logic for calculating a bank balance. It is this. It is same logic even here. Received. Instead of cash, what you will put?
Bank.
Money, right? Money received. Money paid. And then you will have two more. Add income from bank and then less charges from bank, right? Correct or not?
Correct.
If I get, let's say, income of some 500, it is an addition. If I get charges of, let's say, 200, it's a deduction again. Now it will be 5,800. Clear or not?
Clear.
Meaning slowly we need to make sure we will connect everything to a simple example with which we connect a business transaction. And then we will see, okay, if this is happening, this is how it will work. Same thing we will apply to a customer or to a vendor. Then we will go to cash account, we will go to bank account, we will do the transaction, we will see the same amount. We've just listed some rough numbers here. Then what we will do, we will assume, okay, we purchased for this amount on this date, and you're paying on this date, because whenever you're talking about any payment or any receipt, dates will play a key role or not.
Yes. Heroes.
Yes, sir.
Right? On any monetary transaction, date plays a key role. Let's say I purchased today, or I took money from you today. I said that I'll give you next week. This does not mean every time I'll tell you next week, right?
Yes.
Yes.
When I say next week, I have to tell when. If I come tomorrow, I cannot say next week. Next week, again next week. Then this next week will never come, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You'll have to tell when in next week. You'll have to be specific. Probably 15th of October, 17th of October, 18th of October. No, don't tell tomorrow I'll give you. This tomorrow will never come, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? This tomorrow will
Yes,
never
sir.
come. So in the same way, you need to be very particular about the date. When you're making a payment, you need to ensure on what date I am receiving the payment, or on date I am making the payment, because nobody will casually give you money and you will not give casually money to anyone. Correct or not?
Correct, sir.
Before you receive money, before you give money, you will think or not?
We think.
Of course, I think.
Why I am giving, how much I am giving, to whom I am giving, is this right, wrong? You will think. Similarly, in a company also, whenever you receive money, you pay money, there are a lot of approvals, right?
Yes.
Yes.
There are a lot of approvals. Otherwise, money will not come. Money will not flow without any approval in any company. Even at your home, if you want to buy something, you need approval from your parents, right? Though it is your money, you need to take their permission to buy anything, correct or not? My salary, I will buy whatever I want. Will
Yes,
anybody
sir.
agree to it? No, right? Permission, you call it at your home, in your general life. The same permission is called as approval in a company, correct or not?
Correct, sir.
Right?
Yes,
You
sir.
received salary, you wanted to buy a new mobile phone. Do you directly go and buy it?
No.
Or you're answerable to someone, though it is your salary?
Yes, sir.
You need to ask, right? At your home,
Yes.
Yes.
right? That I'm planning to buy my phone, it will cost me 10,000, because there may be other commitments for them, right? Or they would have another plans, correct or not? Similarly, in any company, just like that, nobody will spend, nobody will receive money. For everything, there should be a valid reason, valid justification. And if it is incoming, no problem. But if it is outgoing, there are so many questions to be answered. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Even for you, let's say this month you received bonus, Diwali bonus or XYZ bonus. Nobody will tell why you're taking extra money. Don't take anything beyond your salary. Your salary is 50,000. Your company is giving 30,000 bonus. Does anybody will tell no, 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 don't accept 80,000, take only 50,000? They will tell why you did not get 1 lakh, right? Why you did not get double the salary, correct or not?
Correct, sir.
But when you have to spend, they'll ask you so many questions, right? Everywhere it is the same. Incoming, no questions. It's all happy news. Outgoing is the problem, right?
Yes.
Same thing even in a company. You need permission in your regular life. You need an approval in a company life. Simple. Slowly, you need to make sure you're connecting to it. And when you connect it to it, easy for you to understand. Even when you do the practice, execution of different scenarios, you feel that yes, I am now able to understand what is happening in an organization or in a project when I'm talking to a user, when I'm gathering any requirement, how I need to talk, how I need to put questions, how I need to understand their current process, how I will identify the problems in the current process, how I will suggest different best practices to them. You will start receiving different points striking your mind, and then you will be in a position to feel confident and then comfortable. At the end, this is what we need or not when you're in the market. It's all about how comfortable you are, how confident you are on the subject. If you are good at the subject, if you are confident, comfortable, nothing else is required. Everything will follow you by default. Clear, right? So this bank related transactions in detail at every transaction level, I will make you understand in the next session. Okay, let me stop this here.